DIY siphon system video. I've got it working. Yeah! Hello and welcome back to another Chris the Fish 03 video. We're pumping out a bit more content than usual at the moment. Back off work, so I thought sod it, one video a week. I've got plenty of stuff to do, and if I try and pump all it out once a week, I'm going to be so far behind, or at least you guys are anyway. So I just want to try and be able to keep you all updated. So in this video, it's going to be the DIY siphon system. Yes, mate. Okay, so where have I gotten to so far on the piping, you may ask? That far. So we've got these. Obviously the longer bits I'm going to put caps on. They will go into the tank. The littler ones will come out the back. I've got the ball valves and everything in there, which I've then got to attach onto these and then measure it all down to the bottom pipe. So let's just keep it going. Now I'm no plumbing expert, but we've got these ball valves because it was the only ones I could find, and I've got the proper speed fit T-bars. So obviously it's going to come out of there, come down, T-bar, then it's going to come down, T-bar. So we got two of them, that's fine. But then when we get these, obviously it will go on the back, and then we'll have the adjuster at the back, the ball valve at the back, so we can open and close the flow straight down into the T-bar. One of my other jobs, I've run out of PTFE tape, but now I've got to try and figure out how to get this onto the pipe and to be watertight. Why do I always pick the fun jobs? But still, if I can get it working, fantastic. Alright, so after another trip to Screwfix, we've now got one T-bar on, the second T-bar on. That one's already on because that's for the tote. Then I've had to get some more PTFE tape. Got that one bolted on, so there's the first one. Once I put that back on there, there's the first tube done. All we then got to do is measure for this part to the T-bar. The first one is up there, so that's the one coming out here. Obviously that was just to hold the air tube, but I've had to cut a little hole in the back. And then again the second one's here. Yes, okay, it's a bit of an eyesore being as it's bright white, but I'm working with what I've got. I've put a little, all the glare, I've basically put, see if you can see it on this one, I put like one of the siphon heads on the bottom so nothing else can go up other than the water. But as I say, I've got it all up, so it should just be as simple as turn the valve, off we go. But it's not that simple just yet. Okay, so where we're at the moment, the sink has been hooked back up. That has been hooked up, it's on the T-bar down there somewhere, goes all the way across. Then again, we've got the T-bar down there, you can see the ball valve, and then as usual we've got this one for the tote. So coming all the way down, we've got our piping, so that's that sorted. Now the next issue that I've got is I'm trying to figure out how to get the air out to start the siphon. Now I've got my piece of tube, I've done my hole in the pipe, and I sort of got it started, and then it ended up just splashing me in the face. So I'm going to have to put this piece of pipe on, or tubing on, silicone it on, make sure that the hole's cleared, sealed, and then try again. I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm not much of a plumber, but we're getting there. I'm actually doing what I wanted. Alright, so I'm still stuck. Basically, I need to get the water coming up and over so I can get the ball valve started and get the siphon going. But nothing I'm doing seems to be working. Even trying to suck it through a hose. So what I've had to do is just tape the hole back up until I can figure out a plan B. Okay, so making a small hole in the side of the tube and trying to suck through an air pipe didn't work, so now I'm going to try the next one. Means might have to make a bit of a mess, but move the tube up a bit, put a pump in and try and pump the water through. See if that works. Well, I am pleased to say, after what, 300-400 attempts, plan B has finally worked. So the whole sucking the air out through the air tube did not work. A few people suggested about using a pump. I'm like, well, where am I supposed to put the pump onto, etc.? Because obviously I've got the I don't know what you call it, the gauzes or whatever at the end of the pipes. That's just basically so no fish can swim up it. So what I've done instead is the pump that I used to siphon out the tote, I've put that in at the top, and then the big hose I've stuck right up the tube. I've had to take the bottom off to stick it up the tube, force the water up, got the siphon going, and then obviously turn the taps off. So now I've just tested it twice and it has paid off. So now I can just turn the tap, my tank will drain, turn it and it will stop. Yes, mate. Okay, so in each tank I've got the siphon at the bottom. Pipe comes up, goes over, and we've got the valve. So we turn the valve, starts draining all the way down, and then pours out the end. And then we go back again, turn it off, go back down, and it stopped. Or it's stopping, it's just draining what's left. And then the same on this one. We can open this, drains it out, comes flowing through, come back, close it, and it stopped. So there we go. I have finally got the siphoning working. Right, so as I said, the way I've managed to get that done, I've used an old filter head, spare one, attached some hose into it, so obviously it will suck the water up in there and then shoot it back out. So then I've hooked it at the top, plugged it in, and then I've stuck the pipe up the tube, so then it pushes all the air out and gets the flow going. Obviously make sure you got the valve open first, and then when you've got the flow going, cut the valve off, then you can take that off and it will do it on its own automatically. That was so much easier than trying to put the air tube in and suck it through. Right, so there we go, another project completed, thank God. That was a pain in the backside to do, but I'm glad that I finally done it. So again, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you very, very much for watching, really appreciated. Bye bye.